Welcome to Highland Mountain Adventures. Well, hello. So I am heading up to the Birch Creek Cabin to meet Ken. We are pretty much having our first winter adventure, if you don't count the hunting. Ken went up, he got a Hottent for his birthday and for Christmas. So he went up to Bond Lake and spent 3 nights up there in the Hottent. And then I am now on the way to Birch Creek Cabin and I'm gonna meet him there. It's looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that sky. Look at that. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's kind of cold, but we're gonna be in a cabin. This cabin actually, it's a Forest Service cabin. This cabin actually has electricity, and then it has 2 wood burning stoves, one in the kitchen area and one in the bedroom area. I want to know, maybe you guys can help me out, but look at all the crap that I brought. How on God's green earth do him and I go hiking into 6 different lakes over 4 days, carrying all of our crap on our backs? And this is my truck. It is so full of junk. And we're going to a cabin, for crying out loud. We're not even sleeping in a tent. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, I'm a few miles away from the cabin, and when I get there, well, I'll turn this back on and let you guys, show you guys what it looks like. I'm super excited. So he is still, hasn't got back to the FJ yet. So I did beat him. There's not a ton of snow. There's some snow. There's not a ton. But let me tell you, I am super glad I got 4-wheel drive. We've been here a couple of times. Really nice little cabin. I'm really excited. I just needed to get out of the town. And there it is. Feeling some anxiety the last few days, so this is going to be a very nice change. All right, here we go. Here. Nice big old fire pit. Little creek down here. Hence Birch Creek, I'm guessing. I've never walked down here before. Oh man. Look how cool that is. Might be able to get some good pictures down here. Right. first look. And it is cold in here. Fire's gonna get started first thing. There's the bunk room and a fireplace. Don't eat the mouse poison. All right, I'm gonna start hauling things in. Next order of business, getting some fires going. I don't know if I want to film this, because I don't know how well, but I'm gonna give it a try. So, I'm not gonna smoke the place out and set off all the smoke detectors. It'd be a good check to see if they work. They'd probably be too tall for me to shut off. Yeah, that's going nice. All right, so now we gotta start this one. This is the one that really matters. I'm gonna figure out the damper first though. Check back in, see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the outhouse. I got the fires going. It hasn't warmed up in there quite yet, but it's a couple pretty good fires going, so I'm not bringing you in there. Look at that, smoke coming out of 2 chimneys. It's pretty dang cool. You're so close. Okay. He's coming back. Hello, intrepid adventurer.
Your Arctic Explorer has arrived.
How was it?
Oh, so amazing.
Really?
It was the best trip ever.
Really?
Yeah, it was tough.
Why Bond and not Deerhead?
The snow got soft and mushy and sticky, and I was trudging.
Really?
So Bond is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles closer probably.
I saw that on the map.
So I decided instead of just killing myself off, I would go to that one, and it turned out great.
Did it?
Fishing was great, hunting was great, best camping spot ever. The Hottent was toasty.
Was it great?
Oh, it's glorious.
Oh, that's so awesome. I can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, so I can't wait. I assume you got me a beer.
I got you a few.
A couple of beers.
I got you some nice stuff too.
Oh my word. Well,
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
All right. Breakfast.
I am so ready for breakfast. Did you make us some yummy breakfast?
I made us some yummy breakfast.
Oh, are you
Made some breakfast
kidding
sandwiches.
me? Look
Okay.
at that. Holy cow.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I really enjoyed eating squirrel and fish on rice, but I think this is going to be better.
They're gonna be messy, I think. Ooh, but they're nice and warm.
Oh man, look at that. That looks like a delight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is so nice to have it visible
I
in
know,
the front.
that screen. I know, great. All right. Try your breakfast sandwich.
All right. You don't have to ask me twice.
It's gonna be messy.
That's all right.
Is that good?
So what kind of sausage is this?
This would be our homegrown, home-killed sausage.
This is venison sausage from this year. This year's
sir?
deer.
Is
Yep. So we're still living off the land.
So good. Now we just need to get our own chicken so we can raise our own eggs.
That
get
would
our
be
own
nice.
eggs.
So that we don't have to pay $6 a dozen for stupid eggs.
Yeah. I seriously want to say that half dozen was over $4.
You even had some nice soft yolk left in there.
Oh, good.
Good job, honey. That is delightful.
Good. It is good. Man, that sausage is yummy.
It's off the charts.
Morning from day 2 at Birch Creek Cabin. We're kind of slept in, a little bit of breakfast and some coffee, and now we are gonna go for a little bit of a hike. It's not gonna be too bad. We're not bringing the snowshoes. We're just gonna we've got the crampons on our boots and stuff, so take a nice little walkabout, see if we can see any animals or get any good pictures or anything. Oh, Ken is putting on his spikes onto his boot right now, and then we'll be taking off, and I don't know, just seeing some pretty country. So, all right, we're gonna
I got my crampons on. Can you hear me?
I don't know. We'll have to review the footage.
All
I'm
right.
sure we can though.
Okay.
So
Let's
pretty
go
cool.
for a hike.
All right, let's go, Joe. All right, we're heading up the road on this beautiful sunny day.
Single most gorgeous day of the winter.
Yeah, it is nice. It's not super cold either.
No, it's just right.
We're gonna catch a trail up here in a little bit, and then follow the trail, kind of wander around, and it goes back to the Birch Creek Center. And then we'll bushwalk it back to the cabin.
Sounds lovely.
Right?
Yep,
All
that's
right.
the plan.
This reminds me a little bit of the Lewis and Clark cabins
Yes, it does.
when we went up there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, it's just beautiful out.
Gorgeous.
Really cool old miner's cabin down in the bottom of this draw that Nina is taking pictures of. Right down there. It's collapsed pretty much, but he had a pretty sweet spot right next to the little drainage. And I think there's even a mine at it over in the hillside over on that side. So it's a pretty cool place.
It is pretty cool.
It is. It's beautiful in here, but
Yeah, it is.
it's cooler in the shade.
It is cooler in the shade. I just took my coat off.
Well, we'll start walking again.
Yeah.
Look at where we are. Oh man, it's gorgeous.
Oh, you can see the center from here.
Yes, you can. We're heading straight down to there.
Something was digging there.
Let's take a look. Man, look at all of this deer sign. Yeah, so
Right down there.
here is digging down through the snow to get to the grass.
Another one right
Yeah.
there. There's got to be some deer around here.
There are a ton of deer around here. They're just not showing.
Why are we not seeing?
They're not showing themselves.
So that, look, you can see that other trail, that pond trail,
Yeah.
all out in the open.
Exactly.
Right there.
So yeah, on the far hillside is the trail that goes to Aspen Pond.
It's right up above the cabin where we're at.
Exactly right. All right, let's go down to Birch Creek Center and check it out.
Pretty cool.
It is amazing.
Pretty big.
These
complex.
Depression era cabins, bunkhouses are still standing, and it's just really cool to imagine a bunch of teenagers living up here, building trails, and
yeah,
it's a very cool place.
So Civilian Conservation Corps. And they got a buck a day, 3 hots and a flop.
Exactly right. So yes, let's see, 18 to 24 years old, unmarried with no criminal record, and from families in a federal welfare program.
Oh, interesting.
$30 a month, but they had to send $25 home to their families. And oh, I know, this is an interesting tidbit. They planted 3 billion trees, which is enough to cover Yellowstone National Park 12 times with a tree every 20 feet.
Wow.
Then these are the bunk houses and mess halls from that original CCC camp.
Nice. Do they use this for anything, just Western uses this?
I think, and then also the grade school kids
They
come
still
up
come
and
out
use
here?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I think the Forest Service probably uses it as well.
Okay.
So I think it gets a lot of use. I think the bunk houses now are primarily storage, but there might be a building or two that's still habitable.
Still usable. Interesting. Well, very cool. Let's walk around a little bit.
And yes, it's on the National Register of Historic Places, which is cool.
Which is very cool. Cabin. I don't think I realized that the camp center is just right up there over that hill. I didn't realize we were that close to it. I'm not very good with directions, so babe, what time is it?
I think it's beer 30.
I think you're right.
Don't you think it's beer 30?
I think it's beer 30.
Yeah.
I think let's go do it. That was a nice little walk.
That was glorious.
Yeah,
that was so nice.
Good just to get out and get some exercise.
So
we can feel like we earned our beer.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's dinner time, baby.
It's dinner time.
So what do you have going?
I have some Polish sausage, and this is from an antelope. It says antelope on it.
That
2024.
Be antelope from 2024.
But it must have been what was in the freezer, and then you made it
so
into
that was
it this
antelope
year.
from 2023 that made into Polish sausage in 2024.
Okay, gotcha. So we are going to put this in the oven, let it heat up a little bit, and then we're going to fry it up. And we are going to have Polish dogs for dinner.
Well, that sounds delightful.
Doesn't that sound great?
How do those look?
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
All right. And what stove are we using?
We are going to use the wood-burning stove, the old Monarch. How cool is that?
Super cool. So here's our heat source. And the dogs are going in there.
Oh yeah, that's nice and warm in there. And look, you can see that people have tried to start a fire in there.
Yeah.
That's not where you start the fire,
This
people.
is not the fire part.
No.
This is the cooking part.
That's the cooking part.
All right, so those are going in for half an hour.
About 30 minutes or so.
And then we will fry them up in a frying pan, and then it'll be dinner
And
time.
we're gonna have some dinner.
How nice is that?
Excited, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
All right. We just got to keep that fire going now.
I think we can do that.
I think we will too. We've just got a couple more minutes and then we will fry up the dogs.
It'll be so
It's
good.
gonna be good. Good dinner.
So the butter goes back in the fridge.
It goes back in the fridge. You weirdo. You're so funny. Alright. So then now we gotta put them in the frying pan, which I've kind of got preheated on the oven. Ooh, that's warm. Alright. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring him some food.
Food sounds good. I'm just sitting here drinking a PBR.
All right, babes.
Are you
There you
kidding me?
go. We're gonna just share a knife and a fork.
I love it. Oh, this looks so good.
It does, doesn't it? It smells really good too.
So what did we decide? This is antelope from 2023.
Yes, that you made
Made
into Polish
into
dogs.
Polish dogs in 2024.
Yeah, just a month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our harvested animal,
Wild game meat.
and it is
Mm.
incredible. So this Polish
Cooked up
dog,
on the Monarch stove.
Yep. And this Polish dog is so good. So much better than the brats that you made last year, which were great.
The
They
brats were good,
They were good.
but they're
just
The
so
Polish is-
good.
20% better.
Yeah, it really is. The flavor. So you took some of the meat from our harvested animals and spent a day making these into Polish dogs. And they are so good.
It's delightful. I'm just gonna eat the potato salad with my fingers. Is that all right?
Do you want a fork?
I mean, you have the
I will
fork.
bring you another
No,
fork.
this is all good.
Okay. I'm gonna have a bite.
That's some crazy good food, honey. Am I right?
So good.
So good.
So good.
So we got Nature's Bounty. And some sort of weird
Ooh.
ghost thing going down.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was crazy.
But I'm not gonna let it interfere with my enjoyment of this food.
No, it's
We
just so
might
good.
die before the morning, but
We might not come out of this. But we at least died with very good food in our bellies.
with eating some yummy kielbasa.
Oh my god, so good. Nice job, babe.
Yeah, nice job, you.
So good.
breakfast is on.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning. So talk me through this.
Well, we're going back to pretty much our old standby that we always do. We got some sweet potatoes, eggs, a little bit of cheese, and some of our sausage that you made up.
Sausage.
Yep,
All right.
that you made from one of our deer this year.
Well, I think this has made an appearance in every single video we've ever made.
Pretty sure.
If we ever have had breakfast on a trip, on any adventure, we've had this for breakfast at some point.
And then the sweet potatoes, and then just mix it all up.
And it is a amazing slurry of goodness.
Yeah, I think we did this almost every day in Hell's Canyon.
I'm sure you are right. I'm positive. At one point, you put the ingredients in a reverse order so that it wasn't the same thing.
Mixed it up a little bit.
Lovely. Well, I can't wait. I'm starving.
It's almost ready.
Okay.
All right, honey, breakfast is served. So we have our hash, our sweet potato hash, and then we also have some yummy jalapeno and cheese salami that we made out of my deer that I shot this year.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
That deer was walking around 2 months ago or whatever, and now it is delicious salami.
It is so good. All right, dive in.
Time to do it. I'm going in. Right? I think that might be your best effort.
Yeah, that did turn out good.
And that salami is literally the best
Oh my god,
ever.
it's so good.
Even when we run out of this batch of salami, you're gonna have to go hunting again next year and get us another salami deer.
Yep, I think that's gonna be, my deer's gonna be earmarked for salami every year. So good.
It's the best salami.
What's on the agenda today?
Unfortunately, our adventure has come to an end.
I know.
We got my first leg of 4 days, 3 nights in the backcountry, and then we came down here and had just an amazing stay in a cozy cabin and a great hike yesterday.
It was a really good hike yesterday. Can I have a coffee, please?
Absolutely. And now it's the single very last morning.
Yep.
We have breakfast to eat, and then we're gonna just throw things in giant piles in both of our vehicles, not trying to organize anything.
Because we don't need to.
And we're going to drive home and then just shovel it into the house.
Yep.
That's the plan.
That makes me sad.
It makes me sad too.
Yeah.
This one was as epic as any that we've done, I think.
I think so. Especially your leg of it.
Yeah, but I loved that part. And I cannot wait to do that again. But maybe not quite as adventurous in this leg, but it was just so comfortable. It's so nice to be warm all the time, and yet still go on a hike, and it's still 0 degrees outside.
It's nice that we have this cabin. It's not as rustic as one of the ones, what we normally like to do, but in the winter like this, it's nice to have the electric stove and a refrigerator, and you can just drive right to it.
Yeah.
So you can bring whatever you want. We didn't have to worry about the electronics dying because we could just recharge them. And
this is a trip unto itself, and we will do this just as a standalone. But as the back end to my winter hot tent adventure, it was so ideal.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to go home, but it was fun to come down here and just be cozy.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect.
All right.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Wipe your nose. Mwah.
Cabin. All right, so this was a very enjoyable couple of days. Sounds like Ken had a blast up on his adventure. Didn't really do a ton of stuff yesterday, but we did go for a really nice hike around some trails, just a couple of miles. But the great thing is Ken got me a whole bunch of stuff for videoing and photography for Christmas, so we were able to try all that stuff out. So got a new GoPro with the Media Mod and some microphones to go with it, and so on this tripod handle, like selfie stick, really nice. So we were able to try all that stuff out, so that was fun. And now we are just headed back up to the main road. Got the cabin all locked up and stuff, and we're on our way home. So, what a fun weekend. It was really great. So, all right. See you next time.